Alright, I'm going to try this one more time. I did this already once, but it turned out I never hit the record button. So I'm whispering because it is about 5 after 1. My wife's asleep, and I don't want to wake her or the dogs. But I just got done watching a 2004 British independent film called Dead Man's Shoes. It was written by Shane Meadows and Paddy Considine, and it was directed by Shane Meadows as well as written by him. Paddy Considine, and I'm sure I'm murdering his name, plays the lead character Richard in the film as well. And the gist of it is Richard returns to his hometown to get even with a bunch of local thugs who did some very cruel and evil things to his mentally handicapped brother. This is a true revenge film. And if you like revenge films, if you like Old Boy, Memento, Taxi Driver, this is very much a film for you. It's gritty, it's dark, and it's everything an independent film should be. I'm not sure why Shane Meadows decided to take the approach he did in regard to how he blocked out scenes, how he let the action, and by action I don't mean action scenes, I mean the movements of the characters and the events tell the story as opposed to the dialogue. But I thought it was very powerful. It's British, and the accents of a lot of the actors are thick, and they do a lot of mumbling, so it's kind of hard to make out what they're saying sometimes, but you always knew what was going on in the scene. And the ending of the film was approached in a way I did not expect. It was very much the completion of Richard's character arc, and they could have went in one of two ways with it. And at first I only thought there was one direction they could go. I'm happy they found a different one. Had they went the more traditional route, it would have taken away from everything else that had happened before that. I mean, it would have been okay as an ending, but the way they ended the film, I thought was solid, and it really made you think about the transformation that Richard undergoes after the cruelty that's put on his brother. The room, you probably can see, it's kind of in shambles. We're remodeling this room up here, so that's why there's no whatever. At any rate, if you're in the mood for a good revenge flick, and you haven't seen one in a while, I encourage you to check out Dead Man's Shoes. It is a very similar theme to Served Cold, which is the screenplay I'm working on right now, in regard to a brother getting revenge for something done to his younger brother. Outside of that element, Served Cold it's not similar to Dead Man's Shoes at all. But I'm glad I saw this. I was not aware of that similarity at all when I put this movie into my Netflix queue. And I'm glad that I had a chance to sit and watch it, because it gave me a different way to approach the main character, Ryan, in my current screenplay, and what his mental state would be like after a series of events occurs. And I thought they did a really good job in Dead Man's Shoes, bringing you through the process that turned Richard into the person he became. So, once again, it's name of the movie is Dead Man's Shoes. It's British, came out in 2004, independent film, rock solid, worth 90 minutes of your time. There's some violence in it, but I wouldn't call it a violent movie. Definitely R-rated. not a lot of cursing or anything, but there's significant drug use, and it's not something we should let kids watch. At least not anybody under 16, 17. They probably wouldn't understand some of the subject matter anyways. But if you've got some open spots in your Netflix queue, I'd encourage you to add it in and check it out. If you don't like it, hey, it's Netflix, at least you didn't pay for it. And that's about it. So check it out. It gets 2 thumbs up from me. And keep writing. Wow, that would have been a disaster. All right, let's try that again. Keep writing.